Hey there, welcome to my channel. I'm Daniel Norton, photographer here in New York City, and I asked you, how did I like this? So in this video, we're going to talk about how I lit a shot that I made a few years back. This was for a friend of mine. She was entering kind of a hairdresser contest to use like giant wigs and to create fun images for it. And what we did here was we used multiple lights and color to kind of bring forth a certain image. She had an idea in her head and we created it. It's always fun collaborating with other people to get an idea of what you want to work with. So let's break this down one light at a time, and I'll show you how I did it. So you can clearly see the background's red. The way I did this was red paper, of course, but also a dado light with a red gel. So the light itself was already tungsten balance. I'm using flash as my main light. Plus I added a red gel to it, plus I have a red background. That's how I get this crazy saturation. There's no tweaking and saturation switch in post. That's just out of the camera because, again, all that warmth hitting the background. Now, because I just didn't want it to feel like she was popping out, like kind of like she was a cutout, I left a bit of a vignette here where the light was. I didn't spread it over the whole background. I just kind of shot in the middle of the background, again, to create a bit of a feel, to bring you into the hair. Then I have three flashes going on. One is coming from over here and hitting the hair. It's kind of coming through the hair from the back a bit. That is a neutral light. That is to say that the light is no gel, nothing. It's got we can see here, it's an octagon, right? Then I have, and you can see one of them there, I have two other lights involved. One of them, and I'm going to show you here because I think it's easy to demonstrate. Each of them have gels on them. One light, right, is blue. The other is red. Now, they're the opposite of what you might think, right? Basically, the blue light is on this side, and the red light is on this side, because those are shadows you're looking at. Okay, so wherever the shadow didn't hit, wherever the other light didn't hit, it was pure color. And where it did hit, it was a mixed color, which is how we have this like really fun, like light blue kind of warmish feel here. Whatever you do in this, you want a neutral though, right? So this is a neutral color, and I got that because, again, the light coming from the back. So the red light is kind of, you can actually tell the red light's kind of in front over on this side. The blue light is over here, and they are both shooting in. They're just hard lights, just reflectors, basically, mixing kind of in the middle. And then a slightly stronger is what is effectively the key light in a softbox or octagon box, rather, coming from the side here. And that gives us all this color mix. The image was about color. It was about being over the top. It was about bright and contrast. So I really wanted to bring the color in, and I didn't want to do it with post, right? I wanted to do it in camera, just like she was doing her styling of the wigs and stuff on the actual figure. That's what we did here. What would you do in a situation like this? Have you ever shot colored gels at a color background? Is that something you've done before? Let me know in the comments below. Also, check the description. You'll find a link to my Discord server where you can join the conversation. You'll also find a link to my Patreon if you'd like to support the channels. I appreciate that, and I'll talk to you soon.